Get your skis shined up, get the stick of juicy fruit. The taste is gonna move ya. Pull it out. The taste is gonna move you when you pop it in your mouth. Juicy fruit is gonna move ya. Juicy spot. We got. Welcome to Arcade, Deal or No Deal. Here I am trying to sing Juicy Fruit, goof around a little bit, and I screwed it up. But we got Papa Brad, our special guest, who's got a new country western song.
Yeah, check it out, man. Country western, Papa Brad gaming theme on both my channels. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Steps.
Yeah, so check it out.
To have some fun tonight. Deal or no deal? This is going to be
deal
crazy.
Or no deal. Yeah.
When you told me this idea, I was like, Steps, this is crazy.
Apparently Jason wants to hear my whole playlist.
Well, you got the Mountain Dew videos.
Now we're adding Juicy Fruit. We're adding Juicy Fruit.
Juicy Fruit is a new flavor. It's a new flavor.
Yeah.
It's going to move you. It's going to move you.
Get your skis shined up, grab a stick of Juicy Fruit. The taste is gonna move you. Take a sniff, pull it out. The taste is gonna move you when you pop it in your mouth. Juicy Fruit, it's gonna move ya. It's just so soft, it gets right through ya. Juicy Fruit, the taste is gonna move ya. See, there you go. I got it.
I mean, you got every word down. That's pretty awesome.
Well, that's right in front of me.
Well done, Steps. Well done, Steps. It's like you were reading it.
Yeah, I sure was. Maybe I used AI. No, AI. I don't need AI for that.
There's not too many country western songs that have classic arcades, the Death Star, Frankenstein, and the Dukes of Hazzard in it. So I think it's a pretty cool video. It's pretty fun.
So today's show, Deal or No Deal. So we're going to bring up a bunch of arcades for a certain area of the United States that are for sale on Facebook Marketplace, and we're going to determine whether or not they're a deal or they're a no deal. And I made a nice intro video for the town that we're picking today. If you haven't guessed it by my hat, it's Chicago. So
Chicago! Here it is again. Whose game is it? It's Michael Jordan's game.
today we go to the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, to go back to where it all began, where it all started in the arcade business with Midway Valley Manufacturing. In the town of Franklin Park near Chicago, the original Pac-Man arcade machines were assembled and shipped out to arcades, bars, and restaurants all over the United States. Today, will we find an arcade that's worthy of the cost? Deal or no deal? All right.
Oh, man.
So are you ready to play?
This.
You ready to play Deal or No Deal?
Deal or No Deal.
Arcade Chicago style, right? We're doing
shopping.
Chicago.
Let's go shopping.
So the rules of this are the arcade is on Facebook Marketplace. It must be located within like an hour or so of Chicago. So we're gonna share the screen, and I'm gonna bring it up, and we got our Chicago arcades.
1 hour radius.
Yep, about a 1 hour radius. So we got this one is our first one up. This is a 1-up arcade asteroids with 10K games on it. So it's a mod. It's in Brookfield, Illinois. That's the home of Galloping Ghost Arcade.
Wow.
Arcade has 10,000, it says.
Pandora's box up in that mug.
Yep. And he's asking for $600. Is it a deal or is it no deal, Papa Brad?
Man, that's tough. That's a tough call. Do they have any pictures of it? besides the video?
The video. Let's see. We got, there's the picture.
It's in an Asteroids, which is a kind of a rare arcade 1-up. Boy, what's
Custom
up with
deck?
that base, that
They got a wrap on it. It's a regular It looks like it's a black arcade 1-up generic riser that has some plastic wrap around it.
Okay.
And then a
What
custom
that plastic
control deck.
wraps for? That's interesting.
Yeah, maybe when they moved or something, never took it off. I don't know. It looks like it. Where is this? This is outside somebody's house or storage unit. It looks like.
It's actually not a bad mod work as far as the modding. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
But it looks like they just took a Pandora's box joystick arcade panel, slapped that mug on there. It's not terrible. What do you think? What do you think, Steps? 600 seems a little high.
I think so too. I'm thinking this thing's worth about $400.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no deal for me.
No deal. At 600, it is kind of cool that it's an Asteroids Deluxe. That's a pretty rare cabinet, but I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling. I went to Southern Fried Gaming. They had one of those for $250.
Yeah.
$250.
Well, here's somebody trying to sell a Pac-Man Legacy Edition that's not modded, it says brand new, but it's not brand new because it's not in the box. They said used once to ensure the game works. Okay, whatever.
Oh my goodness.
So they bought it, they assembled it, they had regrets, so they probably did only play it once. Yeah. But that doesn't matter. It's still used. It's still assembled. All that stuff. They want $450.
Good luck
for a Pac-Man.
That's like one of the most common arcade 1-ups out there.
Weren't they giving that away for like $199 for the XL version at Costco around Christmas time?
I want to say I sold mine with Samwa joysticks and retro light up buttons and a perfect 4-way controller for like $250.
Yeah.
So this is definitely a no deal.
Yeah, that's a no deal. Oh, do you get the stools maybe? It doesn't even say whether you get the stools or not, does it?
Those stools are so uncomfortable. They're like stools that are not made for sitting on.
Well, I get it, but are the stools included? You gotta
ask those questions. I mean, they're kind of like in the picture. I mean,
I don't know about 450 even with the stools. Maybe 300 with the stools. I don't know. And why would there be two stools? The game
300's like what it probably retails for, huh?
Yeah, the game is only one player, right? I mean, like, so what would I need two stools for?
That's what I bought mine for when I bought it way back in the day. Was $300, and then I modded the hell out of it. So I definitely lost money. I'd say the Pac-Man's definitely a no deal.
Yeah. So 100
says no deal. Capital letters. Big D's in the chat. He's arcade 1-up aficionado.
No deal. Hey. Yeah, we got a Mortal Kombat 2 with no riser at all. He's got a water bottle on the control deck.
Dude, he really went out of his way to present it well.
It looks like the marquee.
Just junk sitting on top of it.
The marquee is upside down. The marquee is upside down.
A collection of junk on top of it.
Look at that marquee upside down. Why is it upside down?
Oh my god. Maybe you can't read.
Muy bueno. Very good.
Oh my goodness.
100
on that one.
You know what? Here's the thing though. It's only $150.
Okay, well, $150 is. I mean, you could take it apart and fix that marquee. How much does like just a regular Walmart Mortal? Is that about what they normally run? $200.
I think they run $299.
So it's like $100 less.
Yeah, I mean it's $150 less. It's half price. Mm-hmm. But I don't think this is the one with. Is this the deluxe? No. Is this the deluxe or not the deluxe?
I think that's like the.
Does it have online play? Yeah, it's a Walmart classic, but does it have online play? I don't know if that one does. I don't think it does.
I don't think so.
I mean, it's a fair deal, I guess. I can't. I'm not gonna say deal or no deal. I guess it's a deal. If you really want the cabinet, I guess it's a deal for $150. But I would offer $99
all day long.
And then they'll be like $125. So
100,
there you go.
100. Yeah, 100.
Okay, so I gotta click on this one. It's a $240 arcade briefcase. What is this?
Briefcase.
What is this?
Steps.
Oh my God! Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
It opens up and it plays a Pandora box in the briefcase.
Oh my goodness, man! That is a buy. That is a buy. That is cool. I like that. That's pretty
That
neat.
you think it's a buy for $250 though?
I think it's pretty cool.
Wait, it does. It does come with the screen. 1080p
Have you ever
HD
seen?
screen.
Have you ever seen a briefcase that opens up and turns into an arcade? It's like a James Bond device.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty damn cool.
It looks like it has, the Pandora's box alone is probably worth about $100. It's kind of cool. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth $240. I don't know. It seems like a good price for what it is.
It's interesting. Yeah, I think that probably that joystick looks pretty nice.
Those buttons look quality. Those look like
They
Sanwa
do.
clones.
Pandora 3D arcade box, 10,000 games.
Sanwa. Oh hell
Sanwa
yeah! This
joystick,
is a buy.
Sanwa buttons.
This is a
Connect the
buy.
controller. Links to monitors and TVs. Only cash.
Dude. This here is a buy. This is for arcade gamers.
Look at that.
Arcade gamers know.
Does the arcade stick just screw up to the top of the
You must
briefcase?
have to take it off to close it because it's not going to close with that joystick on there.
No, it's not. It's going to break the screen. But then you could store it up on top of the
Man,
briefcase.
I don't know. No,
Yeah,
look at that. Look at that as a spot for it. Man, this is some James Bond level stuff.
It's got cooling and everything.
Dude, this is pretty cool.
Controller. Yeah, that's pretty
almost
cool.
say this would be. I would love to. I don't know if I would buy it, but I'd love to play it, man. Can you imagine playing this? This would be cool to play around with. It
Yeah,
does
that's
look like
pretty
it has
awesome.
good controls too, and has a Pandora's box, which is there are hacks you can do to make the Pandora's box better too. If you go to
Yeah.
Pandora, there's hacks you can do to them. The main thing the Pandora's box suffers from is wrong aspect ratio and stuff on games, but they have hacks now. That's not bad.
That's pretty cool.
I'd say that's 100% a fair price. You're getting a screen, good controls. It's just a cool item too. It's unique.
All right, here we go. Look at this. This is another Asteroids.
Man,
But
they must have around the Chicago area. They must have had a blowout on the Asteroids cab. This is the
There's-
second Asteroids Deluxe we saw.
There's no riser. This little kid is on his knees, like on top of the chair, trying to play
Get
this
on your
thing.
knees and play.
And it's got an upgraded control deck for sure.
Playing some Mario.
It looks like an upgraded monitor.
That's
That's
not
got a
an
19
updated
inch
controller.
monitor too.
That is a Pandora's box self-contained
Oh, okay.
controller. So that is actually not even an updated. That control deck. You can buy Pandora's boxes that are built into a controller like that light up. So this is another one of those mods, almost the same as the last one we saw. They just took the Pandora's box and they put a HDMI converter on the arcade one up in there, so you could have a screen.
$650 is going to be a no from me.
That's
I
a
think.
no. That's a hard pass. I mean, we just looked at a joystick that was $240 that had a better controllers and a Pandora's box.
So now we got
Two
two
for
Pac-Mans from the storage bin that they're trying to get rid of. It's not Sosa's storage bin because it's in Chicago. They're also selling a queen-size mattress, a 70-inch TV, a Christmas tree, a charcoal grill.
You could have a party. You could play some arcades. Have a sleepover and a barbecue.
You could
What's
buy
not to like?
You could buy the queen-size bed frame and the mattress.
And the mattress. It's a little bit soiled. They've had a little fun with the mattress.
Mr.
But
and
it's still
Mrs.
good.
Pac-Man.
It's still good.
$400 for both of them. I would pay $300 for both of them. I'm still no deal. What do you think?
No risers. So that's a tough buy there. That's a pass.
I'm going to say no deal, but if
No
I
deal.
really wanted it, I would offer him $300.
I wouldn't even offer that because by the time you buy risers, you're probably looking
Yeah,
at
you're
$100
probably
in
right.
risers just to be able to play them. Like I can't play an arcade one up without a riser.
We got a Mortal Kombat 2 with 10,000 games.
Dude, look at them! Look at them light up buttons.
Yeah. They're kind of hard to play different games on Mortal Kombat other than Mortal Kombat because of the button
Yeah,
layout.
they went to the 6-button layout.
Oh yeah,
That's
but they're
interesting.
they're jacked up. You could
They're
tell
all
they're not in
jacked
their...
up because it's a 5-button drilling pattern. This is a Franken cab.
I'm
Dude,
gonna
this
say
guy's
no.
Running some Dreamcast. Look at that. That's not bad. That's pretty sweet. You can run some Dreamcast.
Yeah, no from me. No deal.
650 is another no-go.
Yeah.
It's a no-go.
What is this? Virtual baseball arcade game. Wow, look at this.
$250?
No way. Oh, it says make me
200.
an offer, asking $1,500, but he marked it as $250. For $250, yeah, all day long.
$250 buy.
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 $1,500 are a reasonable offer. Easy load up. I can help as well. It's a pretty big piece with the fence. So the fence is included.
You get the fence. This is pretty cool.
Where the hell are you going to put it?
Like that? You going to put that in your living room? I mean, a full batting cage. That's pretty crazy.
Look at this. I'm gonna start pulling some of the chat because I forgot to do that. These Franken caps aren't bad, but the prices are ridiculous. Just because it plays 10,000 games doesn't mean it's $300 or more than used price. I have not seen that in a long time. Where are you gonna put that exactly? Where are you gonna put that?
You just put that in your living room.
Crazy old Maurice. Go ahead.
You're gonna take up your entire living room.
Y'all got high prices up there.
It's got a cool logo. Was that from Lost?
I don't know.
Lost? I think it was, huh? Pretty cool.
Where are you going to put it? In the storage unit.
That goes in the storage unit. Yeah.
That's funny.
That screams it's going to be in the garage.
Look at this. This is
That's
huge.
a full-size batting cage. That is pretty
That looks like something.
Insane.
This looks like something like Kong would put in his house, and his wife would be all mad.
He's like, I thought it was a good idea. It was a good deal. He has a full-size battle pod, like the full-sized arcade machine that's broken. I wouldn't want to store that.
Sosa should change out all of his arcade one-ups in a storage bin and put this in there instead.
Dude, you could get the whole neighborhood coming over to play that though. That looks like that'd probably be fun.
That would be something.
How does it work?
It must have a camera.
There's no actual ball, though. You're swinging at air, so how do you even know if you hit anything?
Why do you need the cage and all that stuff with it then?
Yeah, if there's no ball, why do you have the batting cage? Exactly. How does it work? I've never seen anything like that. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Well, hold on. She's doing it. All right, let's see. She can bat?
Wow.
Okay. So, I don't see the necessity of the fence.
Yeah, maybe so you don't throw the bat and kill somebody. You let go of a bat at full swing, that beams someone in the head, you probably could hurt you pretty bad. If you're using a real bat.
The cage is so you don't knock somebody out.
Yeah, so you knock someone's block off or bust their teeth out. You let you slip on the bat. I guess
Welcome,
there's no ball though. It's not throwing a ball at you. It looks like. Play it again. I didn't see a ball. Did you see a ball?
Well, play again. Let's see. I go here. I go here. Here we go.
I'm trying to watch. Let's watch again.
It almost looked like the ball was 3D, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. That was pretty cool. I don't know. That's kind of neat. It's kind of a neat thing. I don't know. Where do you put something like this? Steps.
You put this in your house. Your wife will love it. Your wife would love this in the living room.
This is a bit. It's a bit of a crazy thing to have. What's up, Ed and Soft? Good to see you.
Make me an offer. I'm desperate to get rid of this.
Yeah,
my wife is pissed.
yeah. This is sitting either in a garage or a mini storage.
All right. So what do we got here? X-Men. Well, originally 500, lowered to 450. It's looks like it's unmodded X-Men. Hardly any plays. Wi-Fi online comes with riser. This one is harder to find, I think. I don't think that 450 is what I'd be willing to pay for it. Yeah. But I do think you might be able to get a little bit more for the X-Men. What do you think?
The X-Men's kind of hot right now. I mean, that marquee is washed out like a mug, huh? The marquee is super washed out.
Well, Arcade 1-Up's known for that. Inconsistency really on the marquee. It's 450 brand new right now, it says.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
No deal at 1,500. Yeah, it is no deal at 1,500.
That should be 250 to 300. You got to remember, these are used.
Yeah,
I'm not going to pay a new price. Like if it's 450, I'm not going to pay 400. I want a used price.
300 or lower if it's in perfect shape. I agree.
I would say that's fair. 300 or lower.
Yeah, I like Zod Rider.
It's worth 300.
Zod Rider right here.
Is magic. That's a sweet spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's in good shape.
What do we got here? An NFL Blitz that's been modded.
Oh my goodness.
It looks like poo-poo.
31,000 games.
Yeah. I don't know. You can't really mod a blitz. A blitz is a blitz. I don't know.
Hard pass.
Yeah, I don't.
The thing is, I mean, these people they're not even making any money. Look at all those controls and stuff. I don't think they're really profiting from that. I mean,
now most of these used Neo Geo MVSXs are going for $650.
They bought it and they paid. They bought it and they never played. They were like, oh, maybe I'll make it into a multicade, and then they were like, well, maybe I don't. Maybe this isn't the multicade I want. Unless you think these people are building them to make a profit. You can't be making that much if you just look at the parts involved.
How much is the MVSX right now new? Isn't it around that price by the time you buy the riser and everything?
Yeah, that's way too high.
It seems like it's high, but most of them are all selling for that.
How much did you sell yours for? You sold one of these.
For $450, I think.
$450,
with the riser.
That's a fair price. That's a fair price. $450.
But that was a year or two ago, But
this is $200 more though for what? What am I getting? It looks
you're getting both risers.
That.
You're getting the regular riser that was too short, and then you're getting the additional riser.
The riser and the riser booster.
Yeah.
Oops. Riser booster. A riser and a riser booster.
I think they need to lower their price $100. No deal at $650, but you got to ask for more than what it's going to go for.
Yeah. I think 600 is still a little high.
I think it should go for about 500 right now.
Yeah, 450 to 500.
This is a brand new in the box The Simpsons for $350.
Oh boy, you know what happened to your stuff? you know what happened? Someone got it on sale.
And then they put it under the bed.
You know what I could do? I could flip this mug on Facebook Market. This is a flip. This is 100% a flip. Because who buys a new in box? Someone got that special deal. What were they selling them for?
They were selling these for $150 at Walmart.
150. So they want to make $200 cold hard cash just for scooping it up. That box is in pretty bad shape.
Yeah, but the box you're gonna throw away anyway.
Yeah, honestly, usually they make it though. That's true. Even with all the boxes looking terrible.
At least he took the picture of multiple pictures of the boxes, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that no deal. But I think that he should ask for $250 and accept $200.
Yeah, he's looking to profit from the sale. For people that don't know, and there's a sucker born every minute. You know what I'm saying? Someone will buy it.
This is a real one. It's
attack. Look at that.
Does it work?
They don't show it running. That's
works,
a bad sign.
It works fine.
It works fine. Not good. Doesn't work well. It works fine.
No picture works fine.
It works fine. That's suspect steps.
And he only wants $300 for a legit arcade.
Yeah.
That is very suspect. You know what? If I went and sold it for $300, if it worked, I think that would be a deal.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to drive all the way there because that's probably like a good 3-4 hour drive for me. But I would say... questionable right now. Questionable.
Yeah. You gotta.
If it works, deal.
Yeah.
Deal.
Oh, this is one of those ones I don't think you need to have a real CRT either, because it's one of those ones where the gun is actually like a joystick. Interesting.
Okay, Ridge Racer Arcade 1-Up, $400.
Steps, I sold one of these.
Did you?
Yeah, I sold one of the. I had this exact cab. I sold it for $350. $400. Now this cab, when I sold it, was hot though because people were doing that mod. The buy stuff mod where you could put all the racing games on it. So, I think it's a little high though for right now.
Yeah. Now
I think I did take less. I was so glad to get rid of it. I think I did take less. I can't remember how low I went. Whether it was $275 or $300, but I did take a little more off. I think.
I don't think I'd pay $300 for it. I think I would pay. I mean, did I say $400? I wouldn't pay $400. I would consider it if I really was in the market for a racer that I'm going to mod. I would consider $300. I think. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to market like no deal at $400, but I think that that they're trying, and that he'll probably fetch $300 or $350 for it. So it's probably for Facebook Marketplace priced okay, but no deal at $400. That's my answer there. And this is over where iiRcade headquarters is. You see Skokie right there? That's where iiRcade headquarters was.
I didn't want to say I had one. I didn't want to sink any more money into modding it because I just didn't play it. And like I said, for me, driving games, I drive every day for 2 hours in the car. So the last thing I do when I want to get home is last thing I want to do is touch a steering wheel in any shape or form, Steps.
Yeah.
So, I've had enough driving for a day by the time I get home, but
Fast and Furious.
I thought the kids would like it. I got the Ridge Racer because I thought my grandkids would like it. And guess what happened? Once they discovered they could play Daytona on my modded Star Wars, they never wanted to play Ridge Racer. It was like no interest. Yeah, they would just go around singing Daytona, Daytona. Because after they played that, that's all they wanted to play.
At $400, they could sell it to D's Nuts. So these people here, they got an NBA Jam and a Rampage. Looks like it's an original NBA Jam with the riser and the Rampage for $350. No, $350 each. OBO. $350 each? No, hell no. That's gonna be a no deal. $350 each. $350 both. I thought, oh, that's reasonable, but for each, no.
Oh my goodness, Steph's.
What?
Hold on, I'm gonna share something. Hold on, give me a second.
All right.
What do you think? Is that a deal or a no deal?
$350 each? No deal.
That's a no. $350 each?
Yes.
I don't know, man. That Rampage is awfully small. It's missing the riser, huh? Well,
would you pay $350 for both? I agree, but look at here. It says $350 each. OBO. But $350 for both, sure, fair.
Yeah.
$350 for both. I agree. What else we got here? We got Spider-Man the video game PCB, $500. Is Spider-Man PCB worth $500?
Man, I don't know.
I don't know what that'd go for. I don't know what that would go for.
Multicade. I played on my multicade all day long, but I don't know if I don't know if that's a good price or not. It might be. How rare
X-Men versus Street Fighter, and they're selling.
Share my screen real quick. I'll show all my I'll show all the cabs I've sold in my entire history of Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
You got it up?
Yeah.
These are the prices I got. These are real. These actually sold for these prices for the most part. Arcade went up. Big Blue, $200. Killer Instinct, I got about $300 for that. Pac-Man, this one sold immediately. This was like the next day I sold it, $300. But it was all modded. It had all SandWall light up buttons. Marvel vs. Capcom, $350. Then the second, this was a long time ago. The second one,
you only got $350 for the MVC2.
That's it. It was the slowest one. It took forever to sell. I take it back, Steps. My Ridge Racer, I had to roll that one out for $275. I had like no interest. $275. Yeah. This
okay.
I never did sell this iiRcade. I ended up keeping that one. So people troll me and they're like, "You sold an iiRcade for $350." I never even sold it. I just put it on there. So at one time I had like 3 of them. So I ended up giving that one away to a family member.
You good?
So, yeah.
Okay. So let me go back to
I just wanted to share with my prices I got.
Yeah.
So I couldn't remember, Steps. I couldn't remember. I sold some, but I couldn't remember what I actually got. Those were the prices.
Okay, so deal or no deal. Arcade 1-Up, X-Men versus Street Fighter, $300. I don't believe this is the version with the light up marquee. It does not appear to be. It's the Walmart special with the wooden marquee. So there's no light up marquee. It looks like a generic riser. Can't get this game anymore. And it looks to be in fairly decent condition. I mean, there's a little scratches here there.
A little bit fugly though. It is a little fugly.
Honestly, it's one of my favorite cabinets. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Really?
X-Men versus Street Fighter is my favorite arcade game. One of my favorite arcade games.
I love the Capcom games, but like that riser, it's just the original one was just black like that. It wasn't. Well, it didn't continue the graphics. I'm just talking about the graphic arts. Like if you look at the riser, it didn't have a riser that was made for it, or that's the way it actually came with a black riser.
There was two versions of the X-Men versus Street Fighter. The Walmart one with no riser.
This is
the Walmart.
No riser. Okay, I got you.
And then there was another deluxe Walmart version. It wasn't really deluxe, but I just said it was deluxe because it had a light-up marquee and a riser. And they sold the one with the riser and the marquee, I think, for like $400, and the other one for $300. And because the Marvel Capcom one was $500 when that came out. So I would say that they're kind of somewhat rare, but you could find them here or there. I think they're worth most for what they're going to get. They're going to get $250 to $300. I think despite the fact that
marquee or no riser that belongs with it though. That's gonna be a deal.
It's they want $300. I would offer $250 on it. It's really close for me. I hate to say deal or no deal because this right here is close. It's close. Yeah. I will give it that.
Whoever got your cabs got the deal because all your joysticks and stuff were all upgraded. You had sweet stuff.
No, some of them I downgraded before I sold them.
You downgraded them.
Yeah, then I sent all my.
There and you put them back. You rolled back the odometer. You're like a used car salesman. You turned that odometer back and you rolled back to those arcade one-up joysticks.
Yeah, and then I sent all of my parts to Bobby. I sent them all to Bobby Vu. All the upgraded parts went to Bobby.
Oh my goodness!
And I didn't charge him because he did so much for me. I was like, here you go. Here's a whole bunch of here's a couple $100 worth of arcade parts. So if you got a cabinet that's upgraded from Bobby, it's good to have my parts in it.
You never know. Your parts are gonna be all over the world. You never know.
Yeah, Bobby is the man. He is. He is. For you, it's no. I know that, but for me, for me, it's close. It's close.
Nostalgia. For you, it's nostalgic.
All right, Superman arcade machine, $2,500.
No.
$2,500?
No. But I mean,
how much is that worth?
Ah, God, I give you. I mean, like, it looks like they really did a good restoration.
It is really good.
Not that, but it is beautiful.
Did Superman come in a Pac-Man machine normally? Because that definitely looks like a Pac-Man.
That's a Pac-Man. That's a Midway cab. That's a Pac-Man all day long.
So it's a hack.
It's a good-looking machine, but I don't know.
It's not original.
It's not original. It's not $2,500.
No. Okay. Jason is saying $1,500 to $1,800.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bobby's Street Fighter, the movie, the game from the other day had me. Oh, the one I showed. Yeah, that was when he said it sucks. Yeah.
Is that an LCD in there too? It looks like it has an LCD. I don't know.
Does it? Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it?
It's really fresh looking. I mean, it doesn't look original.
What the hell is this? Oh, it's a table. It's a table.
On there.
No, it's a table.
Okay.
It's a that's why I was like, wait a second.
What is that?
What did they do to their arcade one-up? They ruined it. It's a cocktail.
Goodness, okay.
I would never buy a fighting game cocktail table. Never. Yeah, I don't. I no thanks.
The screen gets so small. It's like you could play it head to head, but you could be playing on like a tiny screen. Then
it has no online as well. There's no online on that version.
Man. Dude,
no,
I mean, like for me, if you really want to have a premium experience playing fighting games, you want a candy cab.
All right,
candy cab is where it's at.
This is an arcade arcade stick,
highest level.
Arcade stick with 11K games. It's an X arcade with a Raspberry Pi, and then they want $500. And
switch out the buttons.
Why did they make?
They really liked yellow and blue apparently.
That stick needs to be like you need to use gray or red or black or white buttons.
Yeah, this is a Franken thing. If you just want to play games on MAME, it's probably fun. But like, how much was that worth? I don't know, $200.
Hold on a second. What the hell is this mini arcade game? What the hell are you talking about?
That looks like exercise. I try to stay away from that. That looks like exercise.
They want $600 for it. Mini arcade game.
You're gonna break a sweat on that. I don't know if that's a hard pass for Papa Brad. That looks like work. The only thing I'll say positive about it looks like it has 2 drink holders. I'm a fan of that.
It's called Peloton.
Peloton. They can keep that. That's not for me.
Yeah, that's what.
Mini arcade game.
Yeah, I know. No thanks. I'm gonna go no deal. No deal. Giant arcade. What the with Wonder Woman? What the hell is this?
Playing that giant arcade.
These are classic extra large arcades inspired by the cabinets at pizza parlors and malls in the 80s. The console provides the same gameplay, graphics, and sounds.
Oh, hell
it's
yeah.
not. What is this? 90 inch. That thing's insane. That lady can't even play without a riser for her.
She needs a step ladder to play the game. Dude, where would you put something like that? That is cool though.
Coming soon, arcade rental available. And how much they want? $988. What's that? What's a $980? Am I getting that whole thing for $1,000? I don't think so.
That seems like very, very cheap for how big it is.
I think this is a rental. See, coming soon, arcade rentals. Some of these ads in Facebook Marketplace are ridiculous. I don't know what to think of that. But ArcadeDLX.com.
Is that a rental? I mean, they're not going to sell you that thing for $1,000. Look at that. That's insane.
ArcadeDLX.com.
That TV looks like it's worth $1,000.
Look at their website.
TV is.
They have nothing for a website. Yeah. All right, so.
Hey, look, Steps. They'll sell it to you for $1,000. They do prefer cash in advance.
We got another Blitz that's modded.
You ever heard the saying "too good to be true"? That might be too good to be true.
This one's fake. This is fake deal. $49.98. This is scam. Yeah. Chicago scam.
How did they get away? How did they get away with that?
Would you like
another country?
Would you like a Street Fighter II original Champion Edition?
Look at the wear on that control panel. I do have to say, at least it was played. Steps, at least. Hey, look, you don't need a deck protector. Those deck protectors are just for show. Dude, that is a trash control panel.
You know what, though? It looks like the bezel at least has the right amount of characters on the bezel. Unlike the Yoga Flame. The Yoga Flame was like 11 fighters instead of 12. It was like ridiculous. That one looks like it's correct. The bezel's correct. It's not that hard to get the bezel correct, but I'm going to say hell no. Hell no. No deal. No deal!
And they want. Why are all these are at $650? That's like their magic price point. They all think these are worth $650. Like I said, when I was at Southern Fried Gaming, they had one of these for $250, and I don't think anyone bought it. There was no one that didn't say sold. Like on the last day, it was still sitting there.
And these are all people that live within walking distance of Galloping Ghost.
I almost went for it. Steps at $250. I almost went for it. I was like, man, maybe I should take this thing home. Then
wait, what is this? Centipede
I thought
Cabaret.
About putting it in my car and driving across country with it. I didn't want to haul it around.
What is this?
Hell yeah.
I've never seen this.
That's a buy. That's a Cabaret Centipede for $650. That's 100% a buy.
Are those rare? Are those rare? I've never seen one like that.
They're slightly rare. I would love to have that. It's a real Centipede Atari.
Set on free play, easy access for pickup, $600. It looks like it's a real screen, not a LCD.
Yeah, it's a CRT. I would 100% buy. That's worth $600. 100%. That's a legit Cabaret cab. I would totally like if that was near me, I would probably go pick that mug up. That's how much I like that. I've always wanted a real Centipede.
Deal.
Wait a minute. Zod Rider's saying they used the 60-in-1 PCB. Go back to the guts.
Oh, hold on.
So not running the real Centipede. I can't tell. Where's the circuit board?
It doesn't say.
I got a camera.
It doesn't say they're using us.
That's a real monitor. That's a real arcade. That's a real CRT monitor.
Oh, I'm shrinking the screen now.
Looks like it has a circuit board, an arcade circuit board there to the left, huh?
Oh, Galaga guy saying, say it with me, diabetes. I will play that. I'm going to play that super chat, and then I'm also going to play a new one as a bonus, Galaga guy.
Some fresh ones. Diabetes.
Pooyan! 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 Pooyan!
Pooyan!
Pooyan!
Pooyan! Cheers. I like Gallagher
Cheers.
guy. He seems like a really good guy.
Oh
Got to
man,
meet him once. Seemed like a good guy.
I need to go back over here, and I need.
Yeah,
to...
I would say for me, this would be, if it was close to me, this would be a pickup.
I need
You
to
know, the
fix
thing with
this.
real arcades, though, is, you know, you pray you get it home and it still works. Like, you'll play it on location when you go look at it, and you just hope nothing shifts, nothing jiggles in movement that makes anything not work, you know, but that's definitely worth the money. That's a good price for a real cabaret. Mega Touch. These things are worth nothing.
No.
Stuffs, you can't give these things away. They throw these things dirt cheap. How much they want? $5.50. They're living in fantasy
$5.50.
land. They're living in fantasy land.
Where do you see those usually?
Bars.
Okay.
Bars used to have them. You know, bars and grills and stuff.
Okay, widescreen.
Yeah, thank you, Gallagher Guy. And if you're not subscribed, go
Yes,
subscribe to
Gallagher.
Gallagher Guy 88. It's got a channel. Does some really good shorts. Does some great content. Loving it.
Gallagher
Retro
guy's great.
Arcade. Yeah, he is
Gallagher
cool.
guy's gonna be on the show with Steps and Sosa and me soon.
Oh, great.
Steps are being me. I just said my name and then me too. But Retro Arcade. It looks like it's got a widescreen monitor, and condition is used like new.
Almost, this is not as bad a deal as the arcade one-ups. Now you're getting a real monitor. You're getting some looks like some quality controls. This is actually worth
fair.
$6.50. It's fair. It's fair for the money, and
Deal.
you could probably play a ton of games through emulation on that.
Oh my gosh! Now, New Wave Toys makes a vending machine, right? Now you could own a real vending machine in your arcade.
A real one.
Or they make a cigarette machine, right?
Yeah.
And a Coke machine. But
Dude,
this
you know,
is a real one.
man, those things are so heavy. Can you
Does it
imagine
come with the
moving
chips? Does it come with the chips for $150?
Come loaded. That's right. That's what I want to do.
It takes credit card. It takes bills. Barely
that's-
used. I bought it for a building that never came together. It's brand new. It does look brand new. Why is this $150?
Just looking to get rid of it, I guess, huh?
That's it. I would almost buy that and put it somewhere and collect quarters if I had a place I could go put it.
Yeah.
Deal on the vending machine for $150. Deal.
I don't know what the rules are with that. Like, if you need a license to sell out of a vending machine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is.
I for $150, sure. Oh, this dude's high. $500 for the X-Men vs. Street Fighter with the lit marquee and the riser. No deal. No deal.
No deal. No dice.
Uh,
Hey, look, man, they don't increase in value. It's not like you buy them and they go up in price. Like, some of these people are living in fantasy land. I mean, you got to sell it. It's used now. It's not new anymore. No matter how careful you are with it, it's not new. The minute, it's like a car. The minute you take it off the lot, it decreases in value.
I don't know about the vending machine though. That was a good deal, $150.
Yeah, really a good deal. This guy
Now-
not only has an NBA Jam, but he has some bicycles in the back. This is an interesting one.
$300 for an NBA Jam. Few chip paint spots. Work great. It's been sitting in the garage, so it's dusty.
Biggie D said he sold his NBA Jam for $150. Biggie D, arcade gamers.
250.
Little
250.
arcade
He
games,
said.
$250.
Oh wait, wait. He sold. I said it for $250. I sold it for $150. Which is
He
it?
had to sell it for $150.
Did he sell
that's what
two
I'm
of
saying.
them? He sold
No.
one for $250 and one
He
for
rolled it out the
$250?
door. He wanted it gone so bad that he let it go for $150.
So okay, so 150 is the answer. He wanted it gone because it's got that double deck, so it takes up the space for two arcades.
Double.
Yeah.
Man, you could fit. That's taking up two arcade. You could have a whole nother arcade in your arcade.
Yeah,
Is it
if
worth
I
the
was
space?
buying original NBA Jam, I wouldn't pay a dime over like $150, $200. So no deal. This is a Real Blitz arcade machine. A Real Blitz arcade machine. It's 2-player.
Dude.
It looks weird with that
Crazy.
2-player deck. It looks weird. doesn't it? Like the arcade one-up ones don't look weird with the 2-player deck, but for some reason the real one just looks weird.
That's still a big ass cab. I mean, when you see one of those, that's a huge cab.
I've seen them for as low as like $750.
I've seen them for like $650, $700. They had one at Southern Fried. It rolled out the door for like $500. $500.
Yeah,
full size Blitz, full size, the real game.
No.
And it worked because you could play it there.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have a heart attack. $450 for a Simpsons. Oh my God.
Man, they got the deal.
Are you kidding me?
Man.
This system is slightly used. It mostly just sits around and looks now. It includes 2 games with 4 players, Simpsons fighting game and Simpsons bowling. And you get the stool and the metal sign. Yeah, I'm not. Nobody's paying $450 for that. No. Blitz on the PS1 was great. I could play Blitz on the PS1 on my iiRcade.
Yeah.
And it has late hits. 300. I don't even.
We get late hits. We get a better version.
I wouldn't pay 300 for that Simpsons. I'm 150. 450. They're smoking crack. Smoking crack. What is this one? Full size custom arcade. It looks like
that is a Raspberry Pi. That's
Wait a second. They ruined a real arcade, and no. But it's only $300.
Though, Steph, sometimes people buy those like waybacks. They'll buy something like that and they'll convert it back to what it originally was. They know the shapes of the cabs. That's all they look at. And they're like, we'll buy it and we'll gut it and convert it back to what it originally was.
That looks like it was a Gauntlet Legends or something.
So this might not be a bad idea for like a hardcore arcade collector that just wants to get the cab and restore it back to what it originally was. I don't know what this one was, but people that know Steps, they know. The arcade collector people, they know. They know what they're
I guess it's not that bad, but weird. $350 for an NFL Blitz. I sold mine for $275. And I thought I sold it low. Now I was trying to price match with Ollie's, thinking that's what I would get, but I could have probably gotten more. Mm-hmm. The guy drove all the way 2 hours to get it the minute I posted it. That was probably a bad sign. I probably should have sold it for more. I honestly, I think somebody's willing to pay $350 for this. Not me, but somebody probably is. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
Dude, not me. I mean, I don't know. You had one. What did you think of the game? Is it fun to play?
It's a really fun. It's a really fun one-up. I would have kept it honestly, especially when I paid $2. I paid $2.
Played it. I'd rather go by your knowledge on this.
I paid $2 for it, so I can't complain. But but honestly, like
$2 Blitz is pretty fair. But you did a lot of work to it to fix it.
I put
100 for sure. Yeah,
I put 150 in it. So I had like I there's a video if you want to watch it and see exactly what I put into it. I put the right dollar amounts and everything. But I would say that somebody's willing to pay $350 for this, but it's not me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Oh my God. They're selling this for $800. The original AtGames Legends.
That is totally a ripoff. You can buy a new one for that. Why would you do that?
Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up. $800.
It has coin ops. Any old schmuck that can go to Office Depot, buy a flash drive and do that themselves. You don't need to pay that kind of money for that.
I did. No way in hell am I paying $800.
I think a used.
Oh wait, hold on. It comes with the marquee, maybe.
Oh, wait a minute now. Does it have the bit LCD marquee? The bit LCD is like $300 by itself, I think. Maybe that's not such a... It's still pretty high, though. It still seems to me almost like it almost seems like what they actually paid for all the parts. Seems a little high to me.
I would offer $600. I agree with Biggie D. I think Biggie D's right.
Pre-installed awesome sauce. The bit LCD is nice.
I think 600 is probably it.
Still a little high for a used product, but
$650 for a Final Fight arcade one-up with a button upgrade. and a Pandora's box or
Those
something.
buttons look pretty cool. I like those green buttons.
It's not worth $650.
No. That's the magic price. They all think those are worth $650. They're all shooting for that $650 number.
That's gonna be a no from me.
That's a no. Yeah, that's a no.
What is this? Is this a real Pac-Man?
Let's go now. Is that a Cabaret Pac-Man for $500?
Does it have more pictures? That's only one picture
That's
we
all
get.
you got. No pictures for you. That's it.
This is not a scam. I'm not on Facebook normally. I need them gone. 150 for pot pie? No, this has got to be a scam.
That's got to be a scam.
150 for a pot pie? Yeah, no.
Bring cash. I will mug you when you show up.
iiRcade with mystery encoder and over 800 games for $450. These are the ones that came out of the storage shed.
Yeah.
At iiRcade. He's got Double Dragon, the Tron, and
Well, they're all not. They all can't be the same price. They're all got to be all different prices, huh?
he's got Retromania, Tron, and Double Dragon. They're $450 each. Priced firm.
Last gasp of iiRcade right there. That's sad. I mean, it's totally worth it as a multicade. I mean, especially with the mystery encoder mod. The mystery encoder mod done to it. That's actually pretty fair price.
I'm not in the market to pay that, but like if I didn't have one already and I wanted a second one, which I kind of have been looking,
I would probably pay that for it. Honestly,
it's honestly with all the games and
that it has. I mean,
people don't know what it's worth, and that's why it's selling for $450. If people knew what it does with the speakers and all the games you can put on and everything, it's worth about $1,200.
Yeah, if you're into arcade gaming and just playing games, this thing is a beast. It's a beast.
But
once you get the games on it,
I think that if you don't have one, it's a deal. But for me, if I'm looking for an additional one. I'm looking for if I could find one less.
Okay, here's what I'm saying. This is the price of like a basic 3 or 5 game arcade one up, $450.
Yeah,
and these are new, aren't they?
These are the ones that were at iiRcade headquarters.
Hell yeah!
And they moved them to the storage shed, and then that guy got them. So,
I never see them around me. I always look, and they never have any near me. So, I mean, for me, this would be a pickup, probably.
Yeah, I would
probably want either a Dragon's Lair or a Space Ace, but
yeah, I would say deal. I would say deal for most people. It's a deal. Yeah,
worth that for sure.
Mortal Kombat 2 with 31,000 games. It looks like it's the jacked up Mortal Kombat where the marquee went inside the panels for some reason.
31,000 games.
That thing was. Why did they ever put the marquee inside the panels? Like, why would I want the panels sticking out?
They put edges where your hands sit by the controls. If you look on the left-hand joystick, there's an edge right where your hand's going to sit to play the controls. This was a really bad design.
You know what though? This guy only wants 400, and these other people want 650 for the same crap.
It's modded. A good deal, yeah.
I mean, considering it's modded and somebody doesn't know the mods, I think
a fair price.
Yeah, deal. It says Neo Geo cabinet. It's got a picture of MK4 that doesn't appear to have a screen. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. And then we got a jacked up whatever this is.
Is that a Capcom bowling? That's a Capcom. No, is it Capcom? I thought it was Capcom bowling, but
it looks like a Capcom bowling. A nice Neo Geo. Okay, where's the Neo Geo at? Okay, now looks here they're playing.
Now playing. It says now playing.
It must be the now playing. Must be the Geo.
That doesn't look like a Neo Geo to me.
It looks like a Franken Neo Geo.
Franken-Cav.
It looks like a Neo Geo where they put in a Capcom bowling control deck or something and a weird marquee.
I don't know, man.
How much they want? $800.
That's a hard pass on that one.
Is that a real CRT though? I don't know.
Looks like it, but even so.
Yeah, it's a pass.
If I'm gonna spend anything above $400 or $500, I want a real one, with the right stuff.
X-Men 4-player arcade machine main parts. So basically, this is the arcade one-up parts for X-Men for $150.
Got a screen.
You're getting the screen. You're getting the PCB. It looks like.
The BOE.
And you're getting the control panel. I would say deal for $150. Deal.
Yeah, if you're
Deal
doing a
for
mod
sure.
project on an Arcade 1-Up and you need some of those parts, it's not a bad deal. The control panel's worthless, but the screen is nice. A BOE monitor is always good to have.
Yeah, I think for $150, that's a deal.
Yeah, it's fair.
Pandora box for $70. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't use them because I just hack my iircade, basically.
Yeah, yeah, well, same thing.
Populated game control panels. These are just control panels for Killer Instinct. Oh, they're custom-made control
People that
panels.
are restoring cabinets.
I guess they're
Probably a
fine,
fair
but
price. Is that a centipede there?
hold on a second. We got a Dig Dug. Is this a Numbskull?
Oh,
Numbskull for $150? That's probably a good deal.
man. Yeah.
Numbskull arcade machine. See, a New Wave toys that are older like that would probably go for double what it originally cost.
Yeah.
Do the Numbskulls don't keep their value the same?
Doesn't look like it. I mean, that thing probably had to cost that originally. I know the new ones cost more than that.
Yeah. I've not looked at used Numbskulls before, so I don't know what the going rate of used
I don't know
Numbskulls
either what the
are.
going rate is.
Let's see. What do we got here? We got multiple art packages available. What?
That's not a real centipede. That's a centipede in a Pac-Man cabinet.
Yeah, no.
That's
I
a
don't want-
Midway cabinet right there all day long.
$450 for a Mortal Kombat 1 Anniversary Edition. Yeah!
What a deal.
I'm gonna rip my eyes out.
What a deal, man! Look at that beautiful artwork that has nothing to do with the arcade game. Where's Johnny Cage? To me, that was always one of the ugliest cabs they made. I don't care for it.
I did think it was cool looking. Obviously, people didn't like it. Didn't have Johnny Cage, but they messed up the monitor. But $450 is gonna be no. Hell no, am I paying $450 for that?
I don't have a feeling that one.
This is
Gorf.
$1,200
Where's
for a real
Goofy
Gorf.
Foot? Guess what Goofy Foot would buy right here. Gorf. And it's broken, stuck on the test screen.
And it looks like it had an eBay package or something. Like here, we got
Yeah.
stuck on too many projects. Comes with bubble wrap bezel, control panel solid. Is it worth $1,200 non-functional?
I don't think so.
I'm not buying that.
I've heard the Gorfs are hard too. They have like a cage of motherboards. It's like a cage of motherboard parts that go together. They're kind of hard to get running.
KFB's old
If you want
cabinet.
a
I
real
don't know about
Gorf,
that.
I mean, like the original arcade parts, they're one of the trickier ones because they actually have, I think they have a bunch of little motherboards that are like in a cage. Doesn't this sound like fun to you? A cage of old motherboards that have to work in unison to make Gorf run.
All
Or
right.
you could just put emulation in it. But I mean, the real things are a pain.
We got Guy88 asking, would you buy a 1978 authentic Space Invader cab with a 60-in-1 in it for $350? Even if planned.
Does it have the mirror and the mirror effect and the moon backdrop where it looks like a real Space Invaders?
Let's do a couple more and then we'll get out of here because I think other people have shows. But we got the Pac-Man arcade machine. It's brand new in the box for $240.
No way.
I'm gonna say deal. I don't want it. I don't want it, but I'm gonna say deal. It's brand new. It's a Pac-Mania. It's got a pretty good game light up.
Washed
It
out
is.
monitor.
But the price is right. The price is right.
Cheap. It's cheap enough, yeah.
The price is right, and it's new. You know it's new because it's in the box.
It's new. It's in the box. New in box. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's a good deal. Original Miss
Has the
Pac-Man.
moon. Okay.
Original Miss Pac-Man. Game plays well. Cabinet in average condition. Monitor works, but would benefit from service. For $600, that seems somewhat fair because what does this go for? Working $1,000, $1,200?
Probably in the neighborhood.
I think. Yeah. Yeah, I
The
think it's
monitor
fair.
thing is a little scary. It's fair though.
$2,000 player's choice. This is the nice player's choice though. This is like one of the dream player choices. Obviously it doesn't have the dual screen, but this is like, if I think of a player's choice, this is definitely one I'd
That
want.
one's like cut in half. That must be like a mod project, huh?
It's cut in half?
Yeah, it's like it's sitting against the wall. How narrow it is.
Well, no, the wall goes in deeper. See, it goes in deeper.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's on the corner.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
where's the rest of the cabinet? Okay, it's like an optical illusion. That they should have like pulled it out so you could see the shape.
It only
looks
comes with
nice.
6 games though, not 10. It should come with 10. So that's gonna mean you're gonna have to put more money into it.
Keeps blowing
Right?
a fuse. That's a hell no on that Pac-Man.
Oh wait. Oh okay. It says works great
Pac-Man's got
on player's
issues.
choice. Yeah. Okay. Then no. Player's choice for 2000. I think that's maybe
Seems a bit
fair.
high.
It seems I've seen them in the $1,500 range. I know you're gonna be over $1,200 on that. And then Radio Boy for $1 or trade. I don't what is this? It's a radio. That's a Game Boy. It's a Radio Boy. I've never heard of this
Radio Boy.
before. It's licensed by Nintendo. It's sealed,
That's interesting.
and they don't have a legit price, so I can't really go. But I was
Yeah,
curious. I'd never
I don't
seen
know.
that before. I was
That is
definitely
interesting.
curious. Here's a real Gauntlet Legends. We were talking about this earlier.
1600.
Gauntlet Legends in Hobart, Indiana. That's about the area that I was born in, to be honest, around there. And the control deck's kind of jacked.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's running Microsoft Windows, so no.
I think
no,
that's what
no,
it runs.
No.
No, I think that's what it runs when it.
It
boots
runs
up.
off of Windows?
I
Really?
think so. Yeah.
It didn't have a PCB?
It uses a computer inside of it. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
I wonder if the computer's working right.
There's the original control deck
Very
laying on the
old
side.
computer.
Is it really worth $38.95?
I have no idea.
It was converted into MAME. It has the original controls. Currently
So it's not a
launch
Gauntlet
box.
Legends. Okay. It's got a really, really old computer in it. Let me translate. A very, very old computer. That would probably be a maintenance problem. I don't know if I would take that.
Mike Tyson signed Punch-Out photo, $150.
That's pretty neat.
And it's definitely for real because it's got the Mike Tyson's insignia down there
Iron
with
Mike.
the 3D design. Now, Iron Mike is selling these direct, and he's selling them. You can still buy them for $89.99. So I'm gonna say
That's
no
not
deal.
bad. No deal.
No deal. No deal. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna look at this one, and then we're gonna call it. Modded Arcade 1-Up, 10,000 games. It's a Killer Instinct, and it's $850. Modded with a Pandora.
No.
No issues with
Hard
it.
pass.
It's gonna be a no deal from me as
No
well.
deal. Hard pass. Hard pass.
Hell no.
Hell to the no.
Anyway, I appreciate you all for joining tonight. It was a fun time doing this arcade deal or no deal. I think I'm gonna
Deal or
keep
no
up
deal?
I think I'm gonna keep doing it, but I'm gonna change
Fun.
the town every time
let's
and
go
make
to a
an
different
intro for
town.
the town. And I don't know when the next one will be. Next Friday I'm gonna be gone, but I will find a time and we will do it. Hopefully I'll see you all there. Thank you, Papa Brad, for joining. Check out
yeah,
Papa
no
Brad's
problem.
channel. I know you all have already.
Channels, plural.
Yeah, he's got an awesome new country western theme song. It's great.
Papa Brad Live or Papa Brad's Gaming.
Yeah. Anyway, we appreciate y'all, and we'll see you next time.
Take care. Stay legit.